Now, earlier this week, ISIS reported that 26-year-old hostage Kayla Mueller was killed in their custody. She was killed reportedly by a Jordanian bombing raid. We don't really know. She could have been dead beforehand. I'm not going to take what ISIS says at face value. Okay, so I'm just going to say we don't know what killed her. Now, obviously, after that announcement was made, there was a huge outpouring of support and grief because, she was a very helpful person. She was over there. She was trying to help people who basically are in the way of the war, people who have been affected negatively by the wars in the area. And, of course, as an aid worker, she's a good target. She was a good target for ISIS. And that's really sad that they target civilians that are just trying to help out. Now, in comes the conservatives. In a piece titled, Kayla Mueller, Dead ISIS Hostage Was Jew-Hating Anti-Israel Bitch, conservative blogger Debbie Schlussel had written, I have no tears for the newly departed Kayla Mueller, the ISIS hostage whose parents confirmed today that she is dead. Kayla Mueller, being picked on, someone who's dead, who was killed, murdered, and captured by ISIS. This Debbie Schlussel has to go out and denigrate her. Why? Why would somebody do that? How low do you have to be? Well, Schlussel writes, Mueller was a Jew-hating, anti-Israel piece of crap who worked with Hamas and helped Palestinians harass Israeli soldiers and block them for doing their job of keeping Islamic terrorists out of Israel. Now, what does that have to? What does Israel and Palestine have to do with ISIS? They don't have anything to do with each other. They're completely different places and organizations. But no. Debbie Schlussel and all the right-wingers look at this like, Muslims, they're all the same. They're all the same terrorists. Despite the fact that a lot of the people that are being killed most by ISIS are fellow Muslims. They don't really point that out. No. Now, Schlussel continues, I have no sympathy for any of these, air quotes, American, in name only, hostages of ISIS. Oh, so you go over there, you get what's coming to you. You try to do humanitarian aid and try to help people, innocent people, who just happen to be Muslim. No, you deserve what you get. And my attitude when I hear they've been snuffed out is, so sad, too bad. What a loathsome human being. What an absolutely terrible excuse for a human being Debbie Schlussel is. Horrible. Now, there's a conservative website also that said, hey, you people should be asking why this young American girl was in Syria in the first place. She was an aid worker. She was trying to help people out who were in the middle of a war. Not the smart thing, maybe not the smartest thing, but the bravest thing, I think. It takes balls and a real commitment to human life, to easing human suffering, to go in the middle of a war zone and try to help people, innocent people who are in the middle of a civil war. And this just shows from Debbie Schlussel that she is not one of those people. She is not one of those good people. It takes an exceptionally bad person to look at someone like Kayla Mueller and think, yeah, she got what was coming. She had it coming. And not only this, but conservatives on Twitter tweeted out, I wonder if Kayla Mueller thought climate change was more of an existential threat than ISIS. Another tweet. Sad that Kayla Mueller was an anti-Israel activist, which she wasn't. There was no proof of that. If she understood both sides, she might have avoided idealizing the enemy that killed her. Once again, there was no proof of that. She was over there to help people who were caught in the middle of a war. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Another website posted up, as an ISM activist, she was a tool for worldwide jihad. Conservatives, man. Conservatives. Yes, she protested and opposed the occupation of Palestine. So do a lot of people. That doesn't mean you're pro-terrorist. Doesn't even always mean that you're anti-Israel. It just means that, hey, maybe you should stop occupying them. Might be a good idea. But the Gateway Pundit chimed in, no, she's pro-terrorist. I don't know, but, you know, these conservatives, man, these are bad people. Debbie Schlussel is a bad person.